North Melbourne versus Carlton down in Hobart last night. It was wet, it was a little windy, but boy, wasn't it a fantastic night for the Kangaroos.
It was. They were brilliant, and they should be proud of their first 4 weeks. Ben Brown, another 5. Waite doesn't look 34. He looks about 24. Higgins, what a player he's been for North Melbourne and the Blues. There wasn't too much to celebrate there.
All right, and having just touched down at Melbourne Airport is the captain of the North Melbourne Footy Club in Jack Ziebell. G'day, Jack.
Hey, boys, how are we going?
Yeah, good, thanks. Congratulations on the win.
That was a great result for our footy club. We really enjoy getting down to Hobart, and the conditions didn't disappoint. It was a little bit chilly down there and a little bit windy and wet, and I think we've experienced it all over the journey over the last 4 or 5 years in Hobart, and the native Big Benny Brown got his hands on a few and put a few through, which was great as well.
Jack, the Carlton were under a lot of pressure, so you knew they'd come with the heat early, but you just guys dominated that first quarter. 4 goals, 5, just 1 goal to the Blues. You really set the tone, which you'd be proud of because you're a very young side as well.
Yeah, I think the way we performed last week against Melbourne, Lloyd, wasn't great, and I think we wanted to respond as well, and we understood the sort of the week Carlton has had and what they've had to go through. We knew they were going to come out hard, so it was important that we got a good start, and our midfielders were great on the weekend. I think Ben Cunnington and Sean Higgins led the way in there, and Big Goldie, I think, was on top in the ruck as well, which always helps and sort of set the standard pretty early.
Just watching some of the highlights now, Zeebs, and your pressure was outstanding. Carlton, every time they got the footy, they were under pressure, and I know you had the game and you're keeping early in the game, but you'd have to be happy with how much tackle pressure you laid on them.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's one of our cornerstones of our game, and every team in the AFL will probably focus a lot on their pressure. And for our young guys, you know, if you want to play for our team, that's something you're going to have to bring each week. And I think on last night it was really, really impressive, and it wasn't just a quarter effort either. I think we did that throughout the majority of the game. So that's the standard we'll look to set from here on out, and hopefully you can improve that as well over the next few weeks.
A couple of your recruits went really well as well. Jed Anderson starting to play some okay footy. Billy Hartung's been a great pick-up. They both had mid-20 possessions and kicked the goal each last night.
They were great. Billy's been outstanding since coming across from Hawthorn. He brings, you know, something we've probably lacked over the last few years with a bit of outside run, and he's a really classy ball user as well, and he's had a great month of footy to start the year in 2018, and he's been outstanding. So I think it was a good start from Bill. We'll look forward for him to go through.
I thought you were talking to me, Zeeb. Sorry, mate. Billy Hartung, that was. Hey, you asked for your 3 goals. You said you rang in early and said, can you show the 3 goals you kicked last night? And you've been good. You've gone forward and kicked a lot of goals, mate.
Jamie McMillan.
It's been nice to be able to get forward a little bit. The coach wants me to play a little bit more forward this year, which is good, and everyone likes kicking a goal, but there'll be weeks where you don't kick goals and it's not as fun, Bill, as you would know as a forward.
Yes.
But as long as you can do your job and help the team, that's all that matters.
Yeah, marking well, even snapping a few there last night. A nice one, top of the goal square.
Yeah, that one snuck through. I'm not sure how that got through. It should have been in the air, but it went along the ground. So it was a missed kick, actually, that went through.
Hey, Zeebs, and the man beside you was Ben Brown. He's kicked 5, and he's become a super consistent player. I think one of the best 3 forwards in the game with how hard he works. And I know he's got a huge work rate from week to week, which we don't see on the training track.
Yeah, it's a massive amount of work Benny puts in, and he's just starting to really reap the rewards. After a really consistent 2017, he kicked 60-odd goals and finished in the top 5 in the Coleman, and he's left off from where he started last year, and he's improved again. And I think typically last night, conditions-wise, probably not suited to a 200-centimetre key forward player. But as we said, the consistency he showed and the improvements in his game, he can mark the ball in any conditions and kick bags of goals in any conditions as well. So he's obviously a pretty important player for us, and with Jared Waite and a few other guys rolling through the forward line there, it's really become a bit of a dangerous look for us.
Patrick Cripps has been a target for Carlton, and Ben Jacobs did it really effectively last night. Good to see him back after missing nearly 2 years.
Yeah, Ben's had obviously pretty well publicised, pretty rough 2 years, and it's great to have him back into the team. And he's left off from where he was in 2015 and 16, playing that negating role, and he did a great job last night on a quality player in Patrick Cripps, and I think that at first month of football he's had, he's fitted in seamlessly, and we're loving having him back in the midfield.
Jack, I know you take it 1 week at a time, but the next 5 weeks you've got Hawthorn, Port, Sydney, Richmond and the Giants. So we're really going to know where you're at. Do you know where you're at the moment?
It's hard to sort of gauge, I suppose. The league over the last probably month, or the first month of the season, everyone beats everyone. So there's no easy games in the competition this year, and there's definitely a lot of hard games. So the next month of football will be a great test. And we got, I think, who have we got next week? Hawthorn on Sunday. So a bit of research. I think they're going to play Melbourne today, and we'll watch that and go to work. So they're a very quality team, and we'll have to be on our toes to try and give them a run for their money as well.
Yep, they are a very quality team. Hey, tell us about, you love playing down at Hobart, you love Bellerive, Ziebs, and a record there, 11 wins, 3 losses since 2013.
Yeah, it's great, Bill. I think it's a little bit cold and a little bit wet and a little bit windy, so a few teams that come down there might not enjoy it too much. But if you're playing winning football, that's good football. And for us, we get down there and the crowd shows out in great force, and everyone wears blue and white, so it's a bit of a home away from home. And Hobart's a great city as well, and we enjoy getting down there. It's great.
Salamanca Place, he's just newly single. Ziebs, you know that?
Well, I hope he is. Having said that, did you find your dog, Jack?
No.
No, we have not found our dog, fortunately. Did not even hear anything. So someone's got it out there. Don't be afraid to contact us and give it back, please.
Yeah, well, we haven't got a photo to put it up, but anyway, 4 legs, tail. Jack, thanks for your time. No, well, it's very sad.
At the end.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was a good interview.
Well, we could have ruined it completely and just got you to ask another
Easily
question.
survived.
Sean Higgins, as I said, been a ripper for North Melbourne. Ben Brown, Billy Hartung with his run, and Anderson, as Bill said, has played his best game for the North Melbourne Footy Club.
Jack, thanks for your time this morning, mate.
No, he's
Thanks,
cracked
guys.
on.
Okay, thank you. He hasn't not.
He's taken off.
He hasn't
Look at
cracked
him.
him. Look,
No,
he's
he's
fine.
not.
He's still